So as you guys might know, I've been working on a little project for the mobile platforms. Now, if you've not seen my first video yet, I'll put a link in the description of this video and you can go check that out first. So I've been working on this game for about a month or two, and I've been trying to put in new content every day. So I have the base game basically finished, but I noticed that I'm lacking weapons. So I think it's about time I start to add some variety. So today I've been trying to work on a smart gun where the bullets basically home in on the enemies.
Bruh.
And as you can see, it targets the nearest enemies, but their bullets don't really target me. Now this is an easy fix, but I realize my biggest issue is going to be what am I going to draw for this homing gun? Like, I could draw the pistol and put a brain above it, but I'm worried that no matter what I do, it will not be recognizable as a gun that homes in on the enemies. Now you might have noticed at the beginning of the video I updated my cursor. As I mentioned before, I'm trying to turn all the pixel art into vector art, so it's not like pixely. And yeah, as you can see here, the homing gun is like really nice, but it also is a burden because you can't focus on what you need to focus on. But that's just one of the downsides of choosing to use it. Now, I've been putting this off for the longest time, but I think it's about time I start implementing the chests soon. I've already created the sprite for it, and I just need to implement it. So finally, after a few hours of drinking coffee and banging my head against the mug I used, I finally got chests working. For each end room, I put a random number generator in there. There's a 1 in 4 chance of spawning a chest, but only if there's not a chest already present on the map. Oh cool, I found one. Let me take this guy out really quick. As you can see, I have a pretty neat cloud effect, and the weapon is bobbing up and down with a little light on it. So since I already had the pistol equipped, there really isn't anything that much different. So I'm just going to place another chest and see if I can get a better roll. Ironically, I get the same exact weapon. And again. But luckily this time I got a shotgun. But yeah, I thought that was actually pretty neat that I got that working. My next goal is to make it so you can drop your current weapon on the ground so you don't have to like lose your weapon that you just had. So it is the next day and I made a little bit of progress, but not as much as yesterday. The first thing that I did was I made it so you can see what your health is just a little bit easier. I added a translucent white background so the black can be read even in dark places. The next thing that I added that you might have noticed are the pictures underneath the player character. As you can see, I have a pistol in the first slot. I even have the slot for a secondary weapon, but I have yet to create those. I also made it so you drop your current weapon when you pick up another one. So now you can always go back to what you had, but it can get stuck in the walls, so I need to learn how to fix that issue. Now, let me show you the next thing that I made. I'm slowly but surely making it through the weapons that I want in the game. There we go. And as you can see, it's in the corner signifying that I'm holding the rocket launcher. Basically, it does what the red slime does, but instead of splitting into 4, it splits into 8 separate bullets. I also made it so when it collides with a wall or an enemy, it doesn't just delete itself, but it actually splits off. I think it looks pretty cool, especially when you mix it with the spark particles here. But I'm still not sure what causes these white bullets without any light to spawn. That's everything I'm going to work on today, so I'm going to go to bed or do homework and then start working on the next thing tomorrow. So the next day I realized that the main menu was quite bland, so I decided to make some art for it. Here's a time lapse of me working on the art, and I guess this would kind of be like the promo art for it as well. This is the end of the video. You're free to stay and watch me work on this. I do have a little surprise at the end, but thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe so these videos can become more popular. And I hope to see you guys in the next video next week. Thank you. Ouch.